Hey guys, and welcome back to the Ring 57 YouTube channel. We're going to continue on our Fueltech videos here, and I'm going to show you a quick how to change maps on the fly. Now, this bike in particular only has two maps in it right now. It has a motor map and a nitrous map. But Randy's other bike, Raising Cane's other bike, White Lightning, has four maps in it. It has a all-motor Pro ET tune with a delay box. It has a all-motor no delay box tune. And then it has 560 and 560 I Need to Go Faster. Each of those has a little different nitrous progression in it, but you can set them up however you'd like. I'm going to show you quick how to change them on the bike, on the fly, and then I'll quick jump on the laptop and show you how to do that side of it. Alright, and once again, we are working with 100 proof here. So, first thing you're going to do is jump in here to the center of your screen and touch. That'll bring you to your main menu. In the bottom corner here, you're going to have File Manager. It's the purple button. And this will have all of your maps that you've saved. We're going to go ahead and switch from the current active map, which is the green dot on 100 proof motor. We're going to go ahead and switch that to 100 proof nitrous, 100 horsepower. It'll say it's loading. Once it is completed, you can go back to the main menu and you're ready to run. If you have a question of what tune you have loaded, when you power on the Fueltech, the bottom corner will show you the map that is active. I'm going to go ahead and switch this back to a motor tune. Processing, loading, and we're there. Now, there is other wiring options. I can wire this up to an intermittent switch. So say you wanted to add this extra button here, which in this case is wired for purge. You can make it so when you tap that, it'll switch to the next map. Tap it again, switches to the next map, and it'll cycle through. You can also set up individual switches for maps. So you've got a button that you push that turns on map 1, and a button for 2, and a button for 3, and a button for 4. These are all up to the individual who wants it wired up and how they want the bike wired. This bike's fairly nice and neat. Almost everything's through the Fueltech. We have very little I/O that's actually a tactile. The tactile buttons we have is main power, two-step and trans brake, and purge. None of these do anything. Now they are all wired up in the harness. They just don't go to anything. This is main power in, main power out, or main power in, main power out, yeah. And then I have another harness tucked around here that is completely unused. Man, I tucked that good. I hit it really well. Oh, it's under the stack. Under the stack here, there's another Deutsch connector that is completely unused, but it is wired up. So if you wanted to add a button, such as a nitrous arm, or a second kit that you can snatch, or use this for your nitrous arm, however you want to use it, it can be done that way. It's just a matter of understanding how you're wiring it and how you want it to loop around. If you want 12 volt active, negative active, well 0 volt active, however you want it done. Now onto the computer side. Alright, so we are currently live with 100 proof, and we have the 100 proof nitrous tune active. Now to name your tune, you'll jump up here in the top where it says map name, and you'll type in what you'd like it to be called. Now if you want to save it to the ECU, instead of hitting write to ECU, which will always write to the active map, you're going to click Save As. It's going to pop up ECU, and that is where you can choose your locations. Okay? So you have up to 4 maps in the ECU and a whole crap load you can save on your laptop. So that's how you do that. It's pretty simple to set up the map switch. We can jump over to, where's my ins and outs inputs, and we'll just assign a random one right now, 14, and we're going to do, you can have map button 1, 2, 3, or 4, and you can do your map selection button, which will scroll through all of them. That's how you assign them. Now under your map options up here at the top, we'll bring you to your home screen of everything. You're going to go to map selection by button, check it, and then you can open that menu. Now you'll have single button or one button per map. And then switch between maps. You can select the ones you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can activate it at 0 volts by grounding or 12 volts by applying 12 volts. I really prefer to run everything by 0 volts. And then you have your map button activation mode if you do individual maps. Now for this bike, we're not going to do a map switch at this time, so I will go ahead and disable that. And thank you for watching the Ringer 57 YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something from it. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comment section. I'm a little rough to answer those. Or you can get a hold of us on Facebook at 57 Motorsports LLP in Tuscumbia, Alabama. You can also get a hold of me by phone at 256-272-1660. Have a beautiful day, guys.